Cry for justice is what is on the front page of the Kenya's bold newspaper, The Standard. A faceless, digitally organized generation sparked a civic movement and peaked on June 25th, 2024, when protesters breached parliament during the anti-tax Gen Z uprising. The protests reshaped the political landscape and ushered in a new wave of youth-led activism. But they also turned violent amid widespread allegations of police brutality. 2 years on, the calls for systemic change have not faded. Youth groups, human rights organizations, the clergy and opposition leaders are still demanding justice and accountability from President William Ruto's administration. So, of course, looking into the Gen Z protests that happened 2 years ago and 2 years into that, I guess that's a fundamental question here. Yeah. Behind all the political rhetoric and all the nuance, the things that were being asked for were valid because the president actually noticed that. Have they changed in any way? And I think that's what we ought to be looking at. Have any of those things actually changed? Is it any different?
You want an answer?
Yes.
I can miss you.
Wani?
I see you.
Okay.
I can't.
I'm going to skip from the headline to page 32 of the Standard. Last week, we talked about the fact that the Prime Minister of the UK was behind this push to say that social media not allowable for children 16 and below. Along those lines. Well, guess what? Keir Starmer is leaving his position as the UK Prime Minister. And so I said to myself, you know what, yesterday when I was looking through this information, I said, you know what, let me just look. In the last 10 years, from 2010 to 2016, David Cameron was the Prime Minister of the UK. From 2016 to 2019, Theresa May was the Prime Minister of the UK. From 2019 to 2022, Boris Johnson was the Prime Minister of the UK.
The cycling Prime Minister.
Yes. In 2022, for just 49 days, Liz Truss was the Prime Minister of the UK. From 2022 to 2024, Rishi Sunak was the Prime Minister of the UK.
The man with Kenyan roots?
Yes. And Keir Starmer, from 2024 until now 2026, was the Prime Minister of the UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Prime Ministers in 13 to 16 years that the UK has had. It's interesting because you know what? The question as per what went wrong as the UK seeks a new Prime Minister. Listen to this. From the start of his premiership in July 2024, Keir Starmer began to pile up, hit by a series of scandals. Imagine a scandal is causing a man to step down, missteps and policy U-turns. U-turn.
Okay.
Alisema atafanya hivi, akageuka akafanya hivi, alafu akasema wacha niwache hii kazi. Let me continue. Starmer's first 100 days were seen as a clumsy foray into the art of governing. First come a row from Labour ministers, including Starmer, accepting gifts. Accepting gifts. Clothing, tickets, and a sweater, and free accommodation. Do you understand what I'm saying to you this morning? The people of the London town said, no, please.
Are you mad?
Are you crazy? What are you accepting gifts for?
And tickets as well.
Don't we pay your salary? Even though the donations were within Parliament rules, Starmer announced he would return around £6,000 worth, but only after the scandal had been allowed to grow for several weeks. Yani alingoja kidogo, hoping it would go away. Then he saw, several weeks, not months, not years. Wait. Okay. Can you stop applying standards for?
I'm using what I'm used to here. So this one is a shocker.
Wait. Let me just finish the story real quick. The government completely misjudged public anger over removing the winter fuel allowance, granting 10 million elderly, and had to backtrack under pressure from Labour's left-wing UK businesses. Were then angered when Finance Minister Rachel Reeves announced major tax hikes in her first budget, seeking to raise an additional 40 billion. That's their finance bill. Wakasema, you and the whole kit and caboodle, get out.
Then you've removed funds that go to the elderly.
They said, we're not going to have this.
No.
I'm just saying that's what happened in your colonizer's backyard.
Yes. Colonizer. The one who left us with what we now call modern democracy.
Yeah.
Look at what they're doing. Between how many prime ministers were those?
6 in 16 years.
16 years.
And this guy is on his way out. They're looking for a new one because alichukua nguo na tikiti ya hoteli na aeroplane.
Please remember, he said, I can't do it. He chose to step down, resign, go. Let somebody else who can do better do. Aki Kenya, we can do better. I'm not asking, but resignation is a reality.